distancing and mask wearing guidelines throughout the park today. Doing so allows us to continue sharing these incredible animals with all of you. Now we will be back after the show to make sure you guys are exiting in an orderly fashion. So we do ask that you please remain seated and we will escort you out row by row, section by section. But for now, enjoy Orca Encounter.
Look at that, the whole thing's a screen.
Yeah.
Interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic
look,
to the
he just
Atlantic,
came through.
the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond.
I know.
This
I
real
love
story
orcas.
is the ocean story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. I'm Amber, and I'm honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal.
Wow.
There's nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and learning more about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca Encounter will help you better understand these
Look at those
magnificent
giant
creatures
fish they're
and
feeding
all
on.
that they represent.
Wow. Backflips. Yeah.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales.
Oh.
An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey.
It'll dry.
When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
to his advantage. It looks like they're in that white patch, but that's visual distraction. They're actually located just in front near the corners of his mouth, camouflaged for thrashing prey.
Hold it.
The fin on top of his back is called his dorsal fin. Dorsal fins help stabilize the whales as they swim and also helps regulate their body temperature.
Oh, look how
Dorsal
cute he
fins have
is.
no bone or muscle structure inside to support any height weight, so you can't get him hurt.
I don't want to go in the tent.
The flippers on either side of his body are his pectoral
Can't swim
flippers.
with them, no.
Pectoral flippers have 5 bony digits inside them, just like the human
Now I
hand.
kind of want to
And they are used primarily for steering and stopping.
Their teeth are sharp.
The lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes. Tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them with speeds of up to 28 miles per hour. But they swim the fastest and use the most power when they are propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies completely up and out of the water.
Wow.
Now I kind of want to get I wonder if they're doing so.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with
He's
sounds and body
dancing
language.
down there. She is.
Orcas use
What?
clicks for echolocation or
Are you done with that
navigation.
or no?
Was there still stuff in there?
Yes. But don't throw that bag away. I want to put my trash in it.
Whistles to socialize in the pod.
Oh, look at him dancing down there.
And
I wanna
calls
hear
for
that.
group coordination and hunting.
That's them. When you hear that high-pitched sound. See? That's what they sound like.
It sounds from the speaker.
Yeah, they're amplifying it.
Oh, it's doing it over there.
Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early
Oh,
on,
look at that
cats
big old
learn
beauty.
vocalization from their mothers.
No, I want one.
But as they grow,
Me
they learn
too.
from others close
Let's
to them
take
as
an
well.
orca home.
Yes.
Dad, we're taking an orca
This is a
home.
bottlenose dolphin called the
We're bringing them home.
and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as part of their communication. A pectoral flap is used to show dominance and to get noticed. For
Oh.
example, we use a pec flap to get her cat's attention.
I bet you can do it.
But when they really want to be heard, they preach.
Oh, yeah.
Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings while they hunt.
Oh,
Let's
they're
wave
so
to them
cute.
next time they go up. Okay?
Fluke flaps are another form of communication killer whales use in the wild.
Oh, look at that. Look at him flipping his tail flap, I think they call that. Oh, how cute is he?
Thank you.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
That's what it's called. Tail
Oh, tail fluke.
Their tails kind of look like mermaid tails a little bit. Their tail flukes look like mermaid tails.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Watch as Shuka demonstrates the same behavior movement right here. Antarctic cobras will actually create waves washing over ice floes, knocking seals into the water. Watch. Tasmanian demonstrates similar behavior, showing you one of the many complex and impressive hunting abilities killer whales have developed around the world. You just saw these waves crashing in front of you, but you can't truly imagine how much water is displaced until you experience it firsthand. Luckily, all of you sitting in the lower section have volunteered to feel the power of the killer whale tail and our 55-degree saltwater. Looks like Shuka's starting us out.
Ah, yeah.
I wanted to be in that row.
Alright, it looks like nighttime is heading over to the other side.
Oh,
I'm prepared to be slapped.
look at how they just turn upside down. They're so cute. Oh, look at that one.
Makani wants to get on this one as well. Here goes Makani for one last flip.
That one's McConaughey.
Look at some pretty
Makani?
powerful tail. Now, because killer whales are found in all parts of the ocean, it's no surprise they eat all types of prey, including other whales. The blue whale on the screen is the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times longer and 50 times
Wow,
faster
look
than
how
killer whales.
beautiful he
So how
is.
does a whale the size of Corky prey on a whale the size of a blue whale in the wild? Well, it's possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life for killer whales in the wild. It's how they teach their young to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. You'll see killer whales interacting and showing off the play side, both in the wild and here at SeaWorld.
Oh,
For
just swim over.
You'll see them do this when catching a ride in the wake of a boat or when surfing in a wave. Orcas like to be touched and will rub their bellies on rocks when they can. We observe our whales doing a similar behavior, just like whales in British Columbia would.
Yeah, we saw that one. Remember, he was rubbing his belly on the bottom of the pool?
You'll also see killer whales imitating each other in the wild. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are always mimicking and learning from each other.